Social media has changed today's society and influenced the world in a way some of us do not even recognize. This is my cell phone, a smartphone. Many of you have the same device. How many times a day do you see the people surrounding you more involved with what is going on their cellular device than what is actually happening? Did you see what I posted on Facebook yesterday? Did you see Stephanie's Snapchat story last night? These have become everyday conversations in today's society. According to PC Magazine, Verizon sold 4.3 million iPhones and 7.7 million smartphones overall in the fourth quarter. By the end of 2011, about 44% of Verizon's wireless customers had smartphones. That was 8 years ago, so we can only imagine the percentage now. After intense research, I gained knowledge that has changed my perception of social media. The information I will give you will hopefully do the same. Social media are interactive websites that are used on a daily basis. They help us communicate with network, family, and coworkers. Social media can be defined anywhere as pictures, videos, memes, comments, or even just a thumbs up. Many of us remember MySpace and Tom, who was the founder of MySpace. We remember making our profiles all artsy and having the best profile song, but now the most common is Facebook. But did social media start with MySpace and Facebook? According to Drew Hendricks, the first recognizable social media website was created in 1997, and it was called 6 Degrees. After the invention of blogging, social media began to spread in popularity. MySpace came about in the early 2000s, YouTube came out in 2005, and by 2006, Facebook and Twitter became the most popular sites for social media. Many websites we use on a daily basis are considered social media, such as Spotify, Pinterest, and PhotoBucket. There is a variety of social media websites which leaves us with many options. So how much time is actually spent on social media? There are 24 hours, 1,440 minutes, and 86,400 seconds in a day. And many of us still find ourselves thinking that there's just not enough time. A questionnaire was completed at College of Medicine, University of Babylon, Iraq by second-year medical students to determine the average time spent on social media. The evaluation concluded that the average second-year medical student spent on average of 2.93 to 5.07 hours on social media a day. In comparison, those are medical students who completed that survey. I imagine an average person spends much more time. Social media is also considered addictive. According to Carrier Clinic, internet addiction, not officially listed in Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, but internet gaming disorder, mentioned as a condition warranting more clinical research and experience. It is said that the time spent on social media can affect a person's mental health. Another study was completed by the Office of Mental Health Practitioners, which determined that parents who limited their pre-adolescence time on social media reported better mental health. They had a more positive body image, no signs of depression, and had a more satisfaction for life. Another resource from Educational Journal states that Instagram and Snapchat are the most destructive to a user's mental health and well-being. Teens and younger adults are at a greater risk for these negative effects, including that of cyberbullying. Even though there are negative effects to social media, we also must consider the positive attributes as well. Carrier Clinic also states that the benefits of social media are that it is always available and that there are no geographic limitations. The internet is always there. With the access of smartphones, in the event of a crisis or emergency, the web is a great source for you. In addition, location can be an obstacle for support groups, work purposes, or even getting in contact with a friend or family member. But with social media, it makes that connection so much more simple. I would like to conclude with these thoughts. I have reviewed some positive and negative effects of social media on today's society. Social media can be addictive and time-consuming. Social media can cause you to have mental issues as well as miss the important aspects of life, but can also make life easier with just a touch of a button. With that being said, and as stated earlier, there are 24 hours, 1,440 minutes, and 86,400 seconds in a day. Spend your time wisely and do not miss out on what's in front of you by looking down. Thank you.